I do that. That's so quiet. Should it be that quiet? Maybe it should. I don't actually know is the problem. Did it? I don't know. Maybe? It actually looks alright. Doesn't look terrible. Is that where it usually uses that though? It's so loud in my ear to be that quiet regularly. I guess that's where it's usually at though. Alright. We're chilling. I do need to turn my audio down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. How is the voice? Because I did unplug my microphone and then plug it back in. And it sounds quiet to me. Which means it might be quiet. But it might not be too. Theoretically, none of the settings should have changed. But who knows? Okay. Just let me get set up. It sounds so quiet to me. But I'm also not hearing the output volume, so honestly I'm the issue. Alright. I just gotta get my setup going. You can see I've got my boss's catalog up. Team Rocket, that's where we're going. Unless we want to do Whitney, but I'm sure going to Rocket. I don't think there's any reason to wait. Oh, yeah, there we go. Scroll down. Gotta fight these dudes. This dude first. Spooky scary. But I think we should get to Geo today. Pretty sure, assuming that we do not die. Maybe that's a big assumption. I feel like it's not. Run should get there. Also, I have way too many tabs open, but I build that later. Maybe I should have capitalized the rest of the title thingy. Okay. Let's get everything going. Wondering if I should just start with anything fancy. I don't think I have to. Well, I'm gonna listen to the audio quick. I think it sounds fine. Probably. Probably, maybe. I just have to go here. Oh, I can go here. Okay. I did my minute cryptic already. Don't have anything else to distract me beforehand. It was a good one today. I enjoyed it. Been a little bit inconsistent as of late. It's unfortunate. I should get back to the minute cryptics. They're just goated. That's a phrase I don't say ever. I didn't really like it. I didn't like it coming out of my mouth. Okay. Pretty much right on time. I did definitely take too much time trying to set up the title. Maybe I should have put a period at the end too. Well, that's a name I haven't heard in ages. I think it's kind of a banger in theory. They didn't execute it very well though. That's fine. Actually, let me fix my tabs in that. By getting rid of a bunch of them. There we go. I don't need these either. I would like the pipe cart though. And that. I'm slowly at work getting the actual, like, run one together. I don't want it to be like a basic thing. I want it to be kind of like a storytelling thing. I've been kind of wishy-washy on how I actually want to do that. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Do we just go straight into next? I think we can get game corner stuff and we can get an egg. These are the two things that I know we can do after Erica. Let's just do that real quick. Real quick before I have to think about anything. I'm a little bit cash today, which is a theme. But it's also bad when that is the case. Because then we lose more models. Let's get these items. Accidentally tapped out, so I should close this. There we go. Let's get these TMs, which are Toxic, Ice Beam, Light Screen, Protect, Hyper Voice, T-Bolts, and Reflect and Dark Bolts. Flamethrower. Flamethrowers would have been good on our dead mons. We had Air Slash here too. Actually pretty good. There's a lot of moves here. Knockout's pretty crazy. Scald's very good. And Dazzling Gleam is nice. A lot of good moves there. Alright. What is this guy? Okay, can't do that. And my ears are popping early. Not a great sign, but looks like it gives me an egg or something. I guess I can take it. No reason not to. And we should be able to level up 47. Oh, I don't know anything this. I'm not sure where the next encounter we can get is. I'm pretty sure we have all the encounters we're able to get. So it's really just Geo. Which is a little spooky, but... Look at our team. It's kind of broken, so not too worried about it. Then you got, like, these things. Okay. That's a team. A spooky team. That was our Erica team. No deaths. That's absolutely correct. Okay. Do I just go into the fight now? Let me look. I guess I don't have to worry about it. Let's go into the fight. At least the prep. We got doubles. We got Hypno, Aerodactyl, Granbull, and Obstagoon. I love Obstagoon. He's such a cool mon. How do we prep for this? It's doubles, which scares me a lot. Everything's got to be taking either a hit from Hypno or a hit from Aerodactyl. I want to bring a Dark type, is my immediate thought. I want to bring a Dark move, at least. I would bring Crocodile, but a dual Wing Beat scares me quite a bit. What else has, like, knock up? Obviously this thing's scared of Dark type moves, though not as much as usual, because it has the cool ability. Maybe Muck's the answer here? I think it is. I think Muck's going to be the answer. Goes pretty well into both Mon, I think. Apparently we already lost connection. I did say I was gonna, like, try to fix that, but I just didn't, so... Feels bad, I guess. Instant idea is to use a water type. A water type makes sense. So I think I'll do that. And it feels pretty well into the entire team. The question is which one. You could either go the Sun or Manaphy. I like having Manaphy here. I think it might get Scald too. I think I'll just bring it. Get off the Primordial Sea. Feels pretty good. We'll bring it. Not sure if we need Lunala here. How much dark there is one note. Does Komodo really do anything? I don't love Komodo here either, though it is not bad to have a fighting type. I think probably would rather have another fighting type. So right now it's down to Manaphy and Muck are probably the leads. Obviously I think I'd want to bring an Eyelet. I think it's just that good. Scared of a fairy type move, but it's still worth bringing. Actually really scared of Granbull. Doesn't handle Granbull well either. But it handles the rest of the team moderately well. Maybe we bring it? What do we want to do about the Granbull though? Obviously the Muck does pretty well into it generally. It feels like there could be other good answers. Honestly, Starmie feels like a good answer here to me. And Valiant not really. I might bring Starmie here. Or maybe even Uniclus? But then Obstagoon's there. I guess the Obstagoon's always there, like, for Starmie, too. That is a little scary. Like, a lot of dark here. I don't want to bring mons that are weak to dark. At least, like, not too many. But it's like, you have to either go weak to fairy or weak to dark. So, honestly, maybe the move is to bring Amistar as well. He has Fluffy. He's not taking too much damage in this fight. And who else do we need? I do want like a more of a Grand Bowl counter. What's super effective against Fairy? It is Fairy. It is Poison, which we have, and Steel. I don't think we have any Steel mons, unfortunately. Aside from Metang. When does he evolve into Metagross? Just to have it in the back of my head. Metagross. It is at 45. I literally could have just had him. I didn't know it was that early. Not that I really would have used him for Erica anyways, but we're definitely bringing this thing. Definitely scared of a Dark-type move as well. But also kind of good. I get to see this ability, too. Can't believe I didn't do that sooner, honestly. Metagross. Hammer Arm. Not sure. I don't actually know if anything is worth not learning. I guess I'm never gonna click Metal Claw, realistically. Just level everybody up to 47. This thing gets moved so slowly. Water Pulse at 47 is crazy. What is Acid Armor plus Defense? Is it better than Venom Drench? Probably not. It's not terrible. It might be better than Venom Drench. What does this Metagross have? It has an ability. I don't know if it gets a second ability. Innards Out. That's kind of sad. Let's note that. In our abilities chart. Metagross has Innards Out. Okay. Does it get a second ability? Check real quick. Feels like it should. Yeah, it doesn't. That feels bad, but it's still a Metagross, so you got that. You have a lot of Psychic types. Honestly, like, looking at this fight, I'm most worried about Dark types. You just don't have great Dark type answers, I don't think. It's like, what, Fighting... What else is super effective against Dark? I guess we could check. Dark, it's Fighting, Bug, and Fairy. Do we have any Fairy types? I don't think we do. That's honestly the biggest problem with this run. No Fairy types is a little bit of a dagger. Is there anything in here that seems like it could be helpful? No. This thing is not Fairy. It is Fairy. Okay, this thing is literally a counter. I thought it was Psychic, to be honest. So that thing is a hell of a mon into pretty much this entire team. Specifically Obstagoon. And who else do we bring? Feels like we should just bring a good mon. So he's all physical, so it's not worth bringing Annihilate. Ice Scales Annihilate. Maybe Noivern. Which goes, well, his Ice Punch. So I'm kind of scared of doing that. It is a good counter into the Grand Bull. And he also has Play Rough, though. Maybe I just bring Reuniclus. I kind of want a tank here. Like, I want a tanky mon that can heal. Or just Palossand, maybe? Palossand's not terrible. Just doesn't go super well in this fight. But it's pretty bulky. It's fairly bulky. Yeah, Reuniclus is pretty bulky too. Maybe just bring Garganacl. Doesn't feel too bad. What is Garganacl's ability? It is... not that. Garganacl has... Shadow Tag, that's right. I knew it had something like moderately good at least, but... let's go back. And we should be pretty good to go. I don't think there's any, like, specific berries we need, to be honest. I'm also really concerned about dark or psychic moves here, but I don't think we are. I think we should be fine to put on citruses and kind of just run it. Which I will do. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Deselect. Citrus. And I'll make sure that everybody has all the correct natures and correct abilities and correct items. And make sure I heal this thing too. This thing has Beast Boost, that's scary. It's fluffy. Very, very good. This thing is a little bit scared of a Drain Punch. But it's like it still has fluffy. I'm not too concerned about it. I also don't really care if this thing dies too much. But it is called the Sun, which makes me like it more. Can make this thing adamant. And that's good. That's good enough. I guess I can have this thing be specially defensive. I don't really care. Everyone has citruses. Alright. We should be fine. I don't think this fight's too bad. Unless I make like a grave error. And let's check TMs too. So I don't forget. Toxic is obviously good. I don't know if it's worth this fight, but maybe instead of Down Drench. Muck. And Ice Beam's interesting. It's not Stab. Is the biggest thing. I don't know if it's worth learning on anybody. What does Droplet need? Or have? Maybe I go Ice Beam instead of Acid Armor? Like, I'm not gonna click Acid Armor. Is it worth it on the Sun? Maybe? Probably does not need Mud Shot. Or Brine, to be honest. So worth light screening here or anything. I don't think with these mons it is. We have to remember we have that as an option. So no need to protect here. Giga Drain's good, but I think not good enough on the Muck. Iron Head on... And this thing is physical. Better than Meteor Match. I feel like I should go Iron Head, just so I don't miss. Definitely feels better. And... T-Bolt, not really necessary in anything. Remember that we do have Reflect. Flamethrower is funny on Muck. I don't know if it should learn it. I think it's basically got all the moves it needs. Is there anything else? Don't really need Shadow Claw on that thing. Cheruble's not that great on Metagross. Knockoff's good on anything, but I feel like, what is it good on here? Like Bully, maybe? Bully's special, though. He's not, weirdly, not really worth running Knockoff on any of these mons. It's physical. We do get Scald. Okay. But I was wondering about. Scald definitely better than Water Pulse. Poison Jab's not bad. Feels like it's better than this thing's poison move. Just poison thing. I need Aerial Ace. Already have Flip Turn. Okay, I feel like that's actually okay enough. Man, if he gets Dazzling Gleam. Honestly, a little interesting. I'm tempted. Is it an Ice Beam? Maybe? I'm trying to think of what this thing... Maybe I keep Ice Beam. Sure, Lack of Fairy makes me want to bring that, though. I feel like it makes more sense for it to have Ice Beam, which is why I'm keeping it. And what does Vacuum Wave do? Priority? It's interesting. Can this thing learn it? I'm not going to click Hypnosis, so yes. And that should be it. Okay. I think we should be fine. But I already said that, so... Run of the game coin. Let's run it. Aerodactyl Hypno. Hypno Aerodactyl. Queen and Droplet come out. Candy berries. That's fine though. Just go knockoff. And we go... How does knockoff work with the cold blueberry? Let me look it up. How does knockoff work with cold blueberry? It receives a 50% damage boost, but it is used, so it's still worth using it. That's what I was wondering. And then we stall into the Aerodactyl. We gotta get damage off. And hope no flinches, obviously. Crit's annoying. That was the skill. Aerodactyl's not tanky. Oh, that's has a focus set. That's fine. It's burned. We're literally fine. Dark Void's annoying. That's actually really annoying. I forget that's a thing. So we have to double switch, probably. What does he go out into? Obstagoon comes out. I think we go Bully. I'm scared of this thing taking... Is this thing neutral into... Psychic move? Let me check. Iron Valiant. Or Psychic super effective. Psychic is super effective in this thing. So I'm scared of that happening. But I feel like it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. I feel like you probably shouldn't go for it anyways. But I can't stay in. The question is, how do I deal with the Hypno? The answer is probably Emerald. Probably Emerald. Do I go out into the sun, though? Maybe? Maybe go the sun and Emerald? And just the Hypno out right now. Neither of these mons can kind of do anything to these. These two, the Obstagoon's kind of scary going into Emerald, though. With knockoff, too, and a Flame Orb with Guts. I have to be really scared of this Obstagoon. So I have to go out into Bully here. I think I go Bully in the sun. See what happens. That's fine. Hoping for no Psychic into that slot. Oh yeah, we're chilling. Okay. That helps our situation a lot. He gets burned, which is annoying, and I'm pretty sure we're slower on both accounts. So... I mean, we're fine in the Obstagoon, we're really just scared of the Psychic. We're probably faster than the Hypno, so I think we just go... We double into the Hypno, maybe? I'm scared of the Obstagoon too, though. I just need this Hypno gone. I really do. I can't let it get off a Psychic, realistically. So, I think I just do that. And... Do I Degleam then? Doesn't feel like a bad play. That does so much damage. Ooh. I definitely should have killed the Ops again. Bad dreams scared the... Scared me so much. Okay. What do I do now? Problem is this thing's slower, but it's so tanky I have to leave it in. Can I just go Ancient Power on the Obstagoon? Because it has to die this turn. When I switch out into... What's he going to click? He's going to click Knockoff. I think it has to be Caspian. It shouldn't be a Drain Punch. It should be like a Psychic into this thing. So I go Caspian. And Grand Bull comes out and I can switch. I also don't mind losing Caspian that much. That's fine. Psychic's into that slot, okay. And have fun, I guess. Ancient Power Boost? Nope. Bramble comes out. Gets the Intimidate off, that's obviously fine. Doesn't really matter. The only thing I'm really scared of here is a Drain Punch into Caspian, but even that shouldn't do that much damage. Not too worried about it. The problem is I can't really do anything, so I think I just go for the Scald on Bramble. Which just do I stay in with this thing? I think I just stay in and Rock Slide, honestly. No reason for me not to at this point. Dark Void is so annoying, man. He's hitting every single one. What do I do, man? What if I had Sleep Claws? I really should. I definitely stay in with Caspian. Need this Hypno gone, though. Go into Emerald. We should be fine. Yeah. This is the play. We just click Rock Slide. It's obviously fine. He just has knockoff. So we have to be scared of it. My voice there. Crazy. And he went in with a something? Oh, he unslept himself, which is good. Now I do what? Do I just Zen Headbutt, or do I Iron Head? What is super effective? Obviously, I don't really care if the Hypno's dead now, but he can Dark Void again. Which is a little bit of a problem. No, Caspian's slower. I'm not that scared of this Granbull either. I'm more scared of the Hypno. I didn't change the thing's ability either. But I need to kill the Hypno. This thing should be faster though. Pretty sure. Let's just kill it. Let's do it. What does the most? Zen Headbutt? Nope. Iron Head? And I just click cover, maybe? Maybe I just switch out. So is he going in with a Grand Bull? He's probably gonna Drain Punch. Drop like a tank one. This will kill. Don't have to worry about Dark Void anymore. Drain Punch doesn't really matter. We're definitely faster with both our mons, and we should be out of here. Whew. Okay. Just click. We'll go for the Iron Head. It'll feel good. And we'll go for the Skull. There we go. Easy enough. Definitely went worse than last time. Need to remember to be scared of that Dark Void moving forward, definitely. Let me change the nature of Metagross real quick. So don't forget to do that in the future. And also prep for the next fight while we're here. Okay. Did lose a couple of mons in this little dungeon here. We need to make sure we also don't do that. Okay. Next fight. It is... this one, which is a little scary. Wheezing, Slacking, Crobat, Diplin. So the real question is, how do we deal with Slacking, right? That's the easiest question to answer. Used Roar strats last time. Could, again, use Dragon Tail strats. You're just a little bit afraid of a Strange Steam or something coming at you. Not sure what we have that gets Dragon Tail either. Like this thing, I don't know. I do like this thing, but it just gets taken out by an Ice Punch. Have Fighting. Mo just feels so nice into it, but I don't know if it's the right answer. I really do want to just have a super effective mon against the Slacking. It feels like the right answer. Question is who? Like an owl, who? And I think it has to be Kamoro. I just plan on bringing Kamoro. I don't know if we'd lead him, because this team is kind of like spooky generally. But I like having a good vision on my box. I think Kamoro is a must-bring, considering he's our one fighting type and a very good mon. What ability does Kamoro have? He has... Kamoro Rain Dish, which doesn't do much. Unless Manaphy is next to him. Which could happen. It's not terrible, I just don't think it's worth forcing. Manaphy's not terrible in this fight, it just doesn't do a whole ton. How do we deal with the Galarian Wheezing? I really do want to go Annihilate here. It's just obviously scared of a knockoff. Is knockoff neutral? I mean, either way, it's scared of one. Like, this thing is a Slacking, right? Annihilate. He is 2 times weak to Flying Ghost, Psychic, Fairy. So neutral, dark. But he does have quite a few weaknesses. That would be a little bit of a problem if he didn't have Ice Scales, honestly. But he has Ice Scales, which makes that way more not as much as a problem. Definitely bringing him, again, not sure if he's going to lead, but a good bring nonetheless. I want to find something that can really tank Galarian Wheezing and Slacking combination. I think that's Crocodile. Scared of a Strange Team, though. Scared of an Ice Punch. Still a really good mon. I feel like does a ton of damage here. Do we have a ground type to deal with Galarian Wheezing? We have Hollow Sand. Hollow Sand is good, but again, weak to the Strange Steam, and we real weak to the knockoff. So it can't be that. I don't mind bringing Muck, but it's not like great here. 4 times Fairy weakness is not good. Maybe like a Psychic type. I mean, it's just a knockoff is gonna do way too much. I feel like I don't have a good strat for this fight, aside from just maybe would we roar with something. Obviously, they gotta survive turn 1, right? This thing does pretty well. Garganacl does. The Shadow Tag isn't really a factor here, but... And I had to still, like, consider the other mons that are potentially coming. Gotta consider Crobat, gotta consider Diplin. Like, Noivern's a pretty good answer for Diplin. He does have Dragon Pulse. How do I deal with the Diplin? Don't love bringing Lunala here. It feels like too much of a risk when half their mons have Ghost/Dark. And the rest of them, like, it doesn't really do anything special. Diplin. I Leaping and flying feels like the right answer. Maybe it's ice. You hit it with an ice move and it's pretty much dead. Maybe you go Manaphy. And obviously like a Giga Drain is doing a lot of damage. Does anything else get Ice Beam here? Maybe Ludi does? Ludicolo. Ice Beam? Doesn't feel terrible. Interesting, at least. It's got Speed Boost. Let's check. Ice Beam. Is it a special attacker? I feel like at least ours is a special attacker right now. There's Ice Beam. Does learn Ice Beam. I feel like that might be our answer there. Obviously there is more of a Colin Puff attacker, but... pretty sure it's a special one. Even though we have a lot of physical moves, we can obviously teach it Giga Drain. Feels like it would be physical mon. I don't think it is. It is a special mon. A special boy. What else did I want to teach it? I think there's something. I don't know, I can figure it out later. How do we deal with the Crobat? I feel like a Psychic type is the easiest answer here. I don't think this team has much to deal with Psychic. Except for the knockoff. And maybe in that case it's just Reuniclus. Doesn't feel too bad. Again, kinda just gotta deal with the slacking first. Slacking's the biggest problem here. There's no really other problem in this fight at all. It's just the slacking. So I think we gotta kill the Galarian Weezing turn 1. Then potentially, like, protect. Turn 2 or something. Yeah, that's the strat. We can kill it with Krook. Is like the best option. And I don't think this thing Ice Punch is carrying a Krook, so maybe give it an Ice Parry. Let's do that. That'll be our plan. Our genius strategy to beat this battle. So I gotta switch back. Alright. What is the ice one? Is Yachi? It is. I don't know how I know that. I guess lots of things have ice moves. Also give one to Bronzetail. Already has one. Already has one. Because that is what we have to be afraid of. 100% here. Ice moves are spooky. And slacking specifically is very spooky. Consider also giving Protect to both of our first two mana. Oh, there. Should be this thing. And... Scared. This thing's... I don't want to lead it down on knockoff, though. Question is, do you lead Bronzetail, then? As the Yachi, there's no reason not to. 4 times weak to Strange Team, then. Just a little spooky, but I guess we're killing Galarian Weezing. That's the entire plan, so... No reason to plan anything else around that. The rest of the team should be fine. So go Protect on Alfredo and Bronzetail. Obviously level up first. Gonna have to get more rare candy soon. Foul Play, what does that do? A lot of damage. Power increases with the O's attack stats. Not really sure what that means, but... Not gonna be like Torment, probably. Too much brain power to use Torment. I would love EQ, obviously. I'm not gonna learn Outrage. Don't need Skill Swap. Ooh. My brain. Okay. Got the double Yachi leads. We should be fine. Not too worried about it. But we did lose a mon here last time. So, gotta make sure to be careful. Just check TMs. Got new TMs. See if anything looks interesting. Cut, I don't think is necessary. Roar is interesting. I think it's better just to kill the wheezing. I really do. I think go protect. That was the plan. Is it better to have crunch or foul play? Like, probably crunch. I guess I don't need both of these. I'd rather have both of those, though. Don't need crunch. And get that bronze tail. Don't need iron tail, I guess. Probably the best option. Teach Giga Drain to go to Gaio. Mega Drain. Don't need Hyper Voice. Icy Wind's fine, I guess. Iron Head's interesting later. T-Bolt, thing's not special. Don't need Dig. Flamethrower and Kamo's kind of interesting, I guess. Tomb, kind of whatever. Sad we don't have Guts. Energy Bowl's kind of interesting. But I think Giga Drain's just kind of better 99% of the time, so not super important. Do we need Shadow Claw on this thing? Shadow Claw better than what it has? No, it has Shadow Punch, which is better. Atomic Tantrum, don't really need. Definitely go knockoff on Alfredo. Is the one thing. Guess we don't need Bulldoze in that case. Don't really need Low Sweep. Rock Slide's kind of interesting on Rocky. If we have the space. I do like U-Turn on this thing. Obviously you need Brick Break, you need Shadow Punch, you don't need Ice Punch, but I like having it. We'll hold off on Rock Slide. I do want Rock Slide, though. I really do. It's just such a good move. Especially on this kind of mon. Question is, what do I get rid of? Honestly, it might be U-Turn. Like, realistically, how much are you U-Turning this thing? At least in this fight. Not that much. Scald is really good on Yoda-Gaio instead of Aqua Step. Don't need Poison Jab. Don't need Aerial Ace. Dragon Tail's kind of interesting in the case that we, like, maybe we need it, but the whole strategy is that we don't need it, so that's kind of where I'm at. Nothing really needs Ice Punch. Acrobatics is funny on that thing. Honestly, I'm super tempted. But it's just not worth it. It's not stab. Snarl's good, just not on that thing. Okay. I think that's about where we're at. Takes a while, but I think it's good to figure out how we want to round out our team. And nature should be set. Definitely scared of the slacking, but I think both Bronze Tail and Krook should both tank a knockoff. I consider going like no item on this thing, but Yachi is kind of important. See Ice Punches. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Good. Okay. I think this is gonna be the squad. For now, I will put a worse mon in my party. Which I guess can be Jinx. And I will lead Jinx into everything. It'll be kind of fun. Just so I don't lose mine, basically. But I've done that before. I have now learned. Put Jinx at the top of your party. That's Freeze Dry. Wake Up Slap? Still not good, though. I assume this thing is special. I don't really know, though. I don't know that much about Jinx. I just don't really like Jinx. Is this thing special? It is very special. Got Fatal Precision. Ooh. It's fine. Does it have a good psychic move? Oh. Tell you what, Jinx, I'll teach you a good psychic move. For being on the team, I'll teach you a good psychic move. I also completely forget how to get through this whole routine in the rocket base. Don't need avalanche or wake up slap, but it's a whole nother deal. And do I need to check moves on anything? I don't think so. I think I've checked everything. Maybe on this thing. I have psychic. That's fake out. I guess it's like kind of interesting. I feel like I'd rather have icy wind. Now that I'm looking at it, I'll go icy wind. Has ice punch? It's Perish Song too. It's moderately intriguing, if it wasn't terrible. Okay. Let's go through Rocket Base. I think this will take a little bit. Because I don't remember anything about Rocket Base. Let me get up my item chart. I get Psychic Noise, Leech Light, Taunt. They're all here somewhere. I don't know where. Look at this, go to Jinx. But we're gonna do no damage to this thing. I'm confused. I'm confused. That was my bad. But also, like... Really? Maybe I'll want Jinx sometime in the future, you know? It's kind of funny that it just died. Put that much work into Jinx, and it just goes out there and dies, you know? At least Annoying's gone. Who's next up? I think it's Semaphore. Semaphore is the next man up. I can't believe that happened. Is that thing weak to, like, steel or something? They use a dark move. I don't think it's weak to steel. That's why I sat in, because I was like, oh, it's not weak to steel, I should be fine. Maybe it is weak to steel? Maybe ice is weak to steel? It is just weak to steel. It is weak to a lot of things, to be fair. Is ice weak to steel? Yes, okay, I didn't know that. Might be, I guess. But also, like, it's a Jinx. Let's go Semi-Poor. I'll level you up real quick. Shows how dangerous these random trainers can be. One moment you think Jinx is gonna be the future of your team. Next minute Jinx is dead, you know? Ooh. Does this thing have Scald? I want to make sure it has Scald. Feels like the only thing that Semaphore can do is click Scald. Feels like it's like classic. It can't learn Scald. What do you mean it can't learn Scald? I feel like it's this like thing. It's actually brutal. What does it have then? Nothing? It just has nothing? Does it have no moves? That was fun about this mon, is it has no moves. Oh, it has Skull. Okay, we're fine. I don't really care what it has, as long as it has Skull. It's Quats. Let's go this way. Pretty sure we have to go further down, but... we can just click Scald. It's the Scald strats. Problem is I'm gonna have to use a lot of Pokeball. Is there nothing on this floor? I don't want to use the Dream Patch. I feel bad, like I don't want to cheese it or anything. Feels like it'd be stupid to do that. IMO. I assume there's some stuff down here. How did Skull do so little? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean Scald only did that much? How much... This thing sucks. How does this thing suck so bad? I legitimately didn't expect it to suck that bad. But we're slowly just kind of going. There we go. Why are these mons scary? Mons have no right to be scary. I shouldn't be able to be scared in this place. They're level like 40. Usually the random encounters aren't that high comparatively. I can't imagine doing a deathless run of this, because I feel like all these trainers would actually be, like, scary. I'm not into that. I like running through them as fast as possible. There's taunts. There might be something else here. I don't really know. Guess we can go here. Right here. Around here. To here. Around to here. Okay. We're here now. Is there anything here? I don't really remember there being anything, but... Did kill that Typhlosion. It's super effective Skull. It does a bit of damage. Swimming Port isn't completely useless, is what I'm saying. I don't think there's anything here. I think I've wasted my time. Is there anything, like, in this maze thing? Already faced him. I'll just go down. I just gotta get all the TMs at some point. Might be one over here. Confusion is annoying, man. Apparently that thing has Shadow Tag, so... Quick Skull. I saw an electric type and I was like a little scared, but it was also a Manatrike or whatever. Electrike? I think I've mixed them both up. Go here? I think I've trapped myself. Which means I have to go somewhere else. Just to the left. Then here. Then here. Guess I didn't have to fight that guy. I just assumed I did. That was scary. Why not? Why can I never be switched out? This thing just doomed to die forever? I feel bad for it. Does a skull kill? Does this thing die? It does, okay. If I had scalded first. Shadow Tag Prince Plop or whatever? What'd it do? I'm a little scared of this thing. What is this team doing? I'm just a little confused. But we're fine. I'm a little sad that something else had to die. I think it's not even my fault. First one was probably my fault. Probably shouldn't have stayed in on the steel type, but... Alright, who's next up? Biggersby? My guy Kyle? We just got sacrifices at this point. It's kind of brutal. It's like a slaughtering, like, line. Of Mon at the front of my party. I feel, like, genuinely a little bad. So I probably could have just gotten it, like, through a deathless, but... Now I gotta level this thing up. That sucks. Don't really need takedown. So many moves. Odor Sleuth? This thing gets Odor Sleuth at, like, level 28? Like, what do you mean? What does Flail do? It's, like, fine, maybe? I don't want it. Dig's actually okay on this thing. This ground type move it's got. Bounce is terrible. Really just doomed that thing to be, like, a terrible mon, huh? Anything else I have to do here? Is this anything? Did I have to come down here? Maybe? For the TM I did. Is the answer. I don't know where I get the lift key. Might be on the next floor, maybe? Maybe I have to fight one of the trainers? I don't really know. I'm violating. Got a little scared for no reason. Is this the bottom floor? Where's the lift key? Is it on that trainer? I don't know the TMs. I think it is on that trainer. So this way. This way. I also didn't have to fight that guy, I'm pretty sure. But just like the luck. It's also a skill issue, but also luck. I'm gonna blame it on luck. But having that semi-poor die, or whatever it is called. We just dig. We just double. This thing is getting bulky. I'm scared. Not that scared though. It's funny that just like as soon as we switch in a mon that's not a Digger's Bee, we just immediately win. It's not surprising, but it is indicative of the status of Digger's Bee. That's a weird way to say it. Okay. I guess I can go through over here. Or I can't. I guess maybe the top 2 floors or something? Can I get... Do I have to go down here, or can I go to the top floor? I think I maybe can go to the top floor. I'm just not sure. Nope. Still blocked off. I had to go through on the other side. You're supposed to do the 3rd floor first, basically, is what I have to remember. Whew. A little quick today, but we should be fine in this fight. Not too concerned about it. This way, maybe? This way, maybe? I guess it's this way? And there. Alright. Should take us to the place where we want to be. And then we should fight and win. And I have to remember the strategy, so I should actually strategize after I get down here. It does take forever. Forever. And this is doubles, this is left guard. It's this guy. Let's make sure we get our mom. And we roll. Am I slightly scared? Nah, we should be fine. As long as I haven't done anything dumb. What does a shucka berry do? Is that the ground berry? Yes. It halves the ground type's attack damage. Which is not ideal, but I think it still dies to a double into that slot. So it's fine. Shouldn't matter. Let's make sure though. Also, we bad tantrum, and we should become out. And we dragging claw. We don't have a move for it. That is an issue. We need Iron Head or whatever back. So I will get Iron Head or whatever back and get rid of clanging scales for this fight. Realistically, it's not bad. It's really good though. Let me make sure Iron Head does good damage into wheezing. Or is it immune? Can we just not hit it? Why can't I switch to wheezing? There we go. Is it immune? No. Steel is super effective. So we can just go for a steel type attack into it. And we should be fine. Kind of brings up the point of why are we not leaving Metagross then? Because Dark Moon. Dark move is the answer. I think this is the lead. Just gotta teach Komodo a Iron Head, probably. Where is Iron Head? Accidentally shrunk the screen. Actually bad. Pretty sure I did. I'll fix it. Maybe? Problem is I don't know what resolution it was at. It was here? Nope. Okay. Wasn't there. Hopefully it was times 6. It was. Okay, we're chilling. I was a little bit worried for a second there. We need Iron Head. Probably. Should do the most damage out of everything. Can also flinch, which is good. And what do we not need? Am I ever gonna click Dragon Claw in this fight? I'm so scared of clicking Clanging Scales at any point, though. What's this special? Why is it special? This thing can be special, but it feels worse. Okay, I think we're fine. As long as we remember the right lines that are supposed to lead, because that could be bad. I think we're fine. I could be wrong, I think we're fine. Are we faster than slacking? Does that change anything? I don't think so. Pretty sure the answer is no. The answer is no. We're fine, we're fine. I guess stop worrying. Just execute. Whew. Neutralizing gas is scary. Question is, what do we click? I think the right move is Bad Tantrum. I think he probably goes into the right slot. There's no guarantee of that, obviously. Could knock off, there's just not really any reason to. I think you just go that and that. You make sure this thing dies. So I'm not sure any one of those, make sure it dies. Goes into that slot, interesting. This thing has to die. That's bad. He flinches though? Okay, we're back. I don't know how back we are though. We definitely click Protect here. We just Protect and we Iron Head. It's just that simple. That's okay, easy. Easy free. No difference. The flinch might have saved Alfredo. Very possible. I really thought the double up would kill. It does have 120 defense though, so fair enough. Crobat's scary, right? Crobat's real scary. I definitely switch. I probably switch into Rocky here. I just don't feel super confident about it. Because I'm like, this thing just knocked off is neutral. So it's probably fine. Problem is they can double up, obviously. Like, Air Slash isn't doing that much. Despite it being super effective, like it's doing neutral damage. Also, I think there's a better move here. Maybe we just go Caspian and start rock sliding. Doesn't feel terrible. There's Giga Drain though, I can't do that. The other option is Municlus, which doesn't feel great. It's actually a bad matchup into Crobat. I shouldn't have brought that thing. I think we just go Rocky and tank an Air Slash. Which is special, I'm pretty sure. Is Air Slash special? Let me make sure real quick. Air Slash. The move. It is special. And also miss, so we just switch. And probably just Protect. But what if they probably go into the Krook? So maybe not. I am scared of an air slash into this thing. Maybe not too scared. I feel like maybe we just want damage on the slacking when we can get it. But it shouldn't be true on turn. We can just double protect them, but we can't double protect is the issue. Because Alfredo 50% of not that happening. I think we just do this. Feels like the right move. What happens if they double into Bronze Tail, though? That could kill. I just gotta hope that's not the case. I think it's just the truth, though. It feels like they should, right? Maybe they do? Okay. It is true on turn, okay. I really don't know how Truant works. This is kind of bad, actually. Because they're both faster, right? I think I have to go for Brick Break and Protect. And it's just the right call. I guess the Slacking has Truant next turn, then. So I don't mind it living this turn. You just go Ice Punch. You go Rock Slide. What does more damage? Definitely Ice Punch. Or slower, so you just Ice Punch. Into that thing, and you Protect. That's annoying. Does nothing. Neutral, we're fine. Flinches, that's really annoying. But we just saw Air Slash does nothing. Unless it crits. Unless it crits. And Slacking is true on turn, so we just go... Just do what? We need to kill that Crobat somehow is the issue. And the question becomes, how do we do that? Like, genuinely, Caspian feels like the answer. But he does so poorly against Dipplin. It's kind of an issue. I think I just click Ice Punch. What berry does this thing have? He knocked off, that's why. Okay. It is true on turn. I don't think anything can kill us. You saw how much Air Slash did. We just go Ice Punch. And it's like clear answer. Go Ice Punch, go Sky Uppercut. That's fine. Okay, that's a crit. I was like, how does that almost kill? I know it's an Annihilate, but... That's a problem. I should have gotten Brick Break, okay. Now I gotta figure out what we do here. I mean... You see the luck. But it doesn't mean it's not a problem. Doesn't mean it's not a problem. Non-true on turn, what do we do? I can't let this Annihilate die. He doubles into the Annihilate, he does, definitely. I think one clear answer is you switch out into Caspian, and you Protect. And it's just the right move. Could also switch out into Alfredo. Problem is, an Air Slash definitely kills Alfredo, right? Could go into Lost as well. I think it's also just worse. We go into Caspian and we Protect. Double flinches are brutal. There's Ice Punch in that slot. I should be fine. Doesn't do that much. It's now Truant turn. do have to kill the slacking, right? Does a rock slide kill? Not sure. But we have to click it. Good job, Bronze Tail. It's going to be an air slash into that slot. And you just go lost. The right move. Ideally, you'd get something with priority. You just don't have that. It's fine. True out turn. Rockslide comes out. Does nothing to slacking. Dipplin comes out. Which should be moderately fine. I mean, I'm terrified of a Giga Drain and a Caspian. But aside from that, completely fine. But it's not a problem if I'm not worried. Do I just recover here? So I don't think I can do enough. Problem is it's gonna knock off. It's true on turn next turn. So how do I manage this? I can kill the slacking next turn. It's completely fine. I just gotta survive this turn is the big key. He's almost certainly going knockoff into the right slot. Be very shocked if the logic says to do anything else. Problem is, I just have to be in a mon that can survive that. So the question becomes, what do I do in response to that? He probably just Giga Drains. I think I just Rock Slide, or do I Salt Cure the slacking? I don't think Salt Curing the slacking would have killed it either, but maybe it would have last turn. I don't think Salt Cure does that much. Maybe I Salt Cure the slacking so I don't have to worry about it next turn. And then going to Pico de Gallo. I guess the best option here. I know he's almost certainly knockoffing. Yep. We tank one, okay. That's fine. Almost kills. Will be salt cured. Pollen Puff's scary. There we go. Surprised he Pollen Puffs to that slot. What do we do here? Are we faster? Surprised that Caspian's faster. He is. It's a speed tie. Is exactly a speed tie. Interesting. In that case, I do think we just Salt here. And there's an Ice Beam. Ice Beam should just kill. Like, I'm so confident. So confident about an Ice Beam killing. I just click it. That's brutal, man. That's brutal. Speed tie too. And a crit there. That doesn't matter at all. Obviously not the best mon, but a really good mon to lose. That's like... I really thought it killed. I'm gonna be real with you. I really thought it killed. It's only base 80 special defense. Speed boost Louis Colo. Is there anything else I could have gone into there? It was Dragon Pulsing. Problem is everything is weak. If it Pollen Puffs, like... I think the best option was staying in. That's brutal, though. That's just so rough. That feels borderline unfair. But we gotta move on. Gotta move on. Next fight. That fight went as badly as possible for us. But in the end, we got past it. Maybe we could have prepped better? I mean, it's just scary slacking Wheezing combo. We dealt with it well. It was honestly just after that that it all unraveled. The air slash crits, you just weren't fast enough. I should have brought Regieleki for Crobat, 100%. That's the one thing that I do regret. 100% should have done that. I just kind of forgot about Regieleki. But we're on the next fight. Talonflame, Shifty, Toxic Rope, and Electros. He's going to Gale Wings, Tailwind. It's really no matter what, we're going to be slower than this Talonflame. Right? Still, like, Regieleki deals with it pretty well. It doesn't do badly generally into this fight. So I'm considering definitely bringing it. Has Wind Rider, so it's just going to be so fast. It's going to be too fast to deal with. In terms of first. Camping Lunala, at least first, obviously, because Ceaseless Edge knockoff. How do we deal with Talonflame? Shiftry is the question. I don't want to go Manaphy. He has Leaf Blade. So I don't want to go do that, basically. We can go a fighting type into Shiftry, we can go a fire type, we can go with our Wyvern, honestly, is a good answer. A very nice answer, I would say. So definitely going to lead Noivern. How do we deal with the Talonflame? Is it really just the Regieleki? Is that our best option here? I think it is. Okay. This is going to be the lead. Now the Tailwind's really annoying. Maybe we get our own Tailwind though? They're still just faster though. I wonder if Regieleki's faster than Shiftry on turn 1? It's definitely possible. I think it's actually... I think it is, maybe? Probably close. Doesn't really matter, though. This thing is handles. Toxic Rope's kind of dead to that thing. Gotta be afraid of an Ice Punch. Go with an Ice Berry on this thing. Make sure it doesn't die to an Ice Punch. I mean, you just kind of can't stand on Toxic Rope, unfortunately. How do we deal with it? Obvious answer is a Psychic type. And that makes me kind of want to bring this, but it's weak to Electric and the Electros, so I want to bring the Uniclus here again. Uniclus was a bad bring last time. He got dealt with by the Crobat. This thing also kind of deals with Uniclus, because the knockoff. It's brutal. Just not fast enough to deal with it. I don't know if I'm like as tanky enough to tank. And to be fair, it's not a slacking this time. But it's still scary. What did this thing have? Shadow Ball. Okay. Maybe it could have tanked the Shadow Ball, alright. It does have Water Compaction. Which halves water damage. And raises defense. Okay. Trying to figure out what I want to do for this Toxic Rope, though. Maybe it's just a ground? Maybe it's just Grook again? Doesn't feel terrible. And the Electro says Levitate. Figure out how I want to deal with the Electros first. This thing. If we had Fire Punch, that'd be a lot better. On Fire Punch. It's still a good answer. Definitely bringing it either way. The Steel Fairy Fighting. I kinda want to bring it. Maybe not, though. Maybe it's just bad for this fight. What else do we want here? What can deal with the Electros well? Lunala, obviously, just too much dark in this fight. This thing can deal with it okay. Muck's kind of just Bulk City. And maybe just go Muck. I like having Muck here. What else do we want? Is a good question, because I don't even know what we need, to be completely honest. Let's bring Grook. And is there any glaring weakness here? Fire we're fine, dark we're fine, bug we're fine-ish. It's kind of funny, we're actually kind of scared of bug. The Noivern kind of carries that, so it's not too bad. Anything I can do? Maybe just bring Echo. Feels like a good team. This is kind of a weird thing, is our team are kind of weak to bug. But these two are going to be elites. So. Let's prep. Well, we half prep. Let's do the rest of the prep by leveling up and looking at moves and stuff. And I thought about doing Tailwind. I think it's a bad idea, though. I think it's a bad idea to counter Tailwind. Because really we're just... Maybe we do. I don't know. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. But I'm not super convinced about my own statement there. Look how most things here. A Toxic. Going in Ice Beam here, that's not good. Can't win. Thunderbolts. Having Lands or Reflect, it's just not really worth it. Flamethrower is interesting. I just don't think it's that great. Do we want Rock Tomb on Annihilate? I don't think it's really necessary. Or either other Rock move, actually. Kind of think of the wrong one. Leech Life is good. Again, not really all that necessary here. Is Air Slash better than what we have? No, we have Aeroblast. It's probably better. Yeah, Air Slash can flinch, though. I'd rather go Air Slash. We saw how helpful that can be in the last fight. Don't need Iron Tail. Don't need Shadow Claw. I feel like we should be fine. Doesn't seem like there's anything here really all too interesting. Deep Turn. Does have Acrobatics, which is a little interesting, but again, it's not special, so... Let's just roll. I feel I'm kind of... I still haven't decided if I want to... I need berries, too. Let me make sure I don't forget about that. I think I do want to go Yachi again on this thing. Really the only thing it's going to be scared of in this fight, and just go Citrus on everything else. Feels good to me. Maybe Yachi, keep the Yachi on Alfredo, too. What am I doing? Give. And we should be fine. We're probably fine. I'm vibing. I'm with the squad. This thing's moderately fast, but it's still not fast enough. Do I Tailwind turn 1? It's a real consideration. I will say that. It's a real consideration. I think I'd Volt Switch turn 1. Honestly. What do I Volt Switch into? I don't know. This thing has extreme speed too, so... But our only... I mean, Shadow Punch priority is here too, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. I do kind of want a Tailwind. Get the Tailwind response. Shift Freeze is annoying and it'll always be faster, but I want to be faster than the rest of her team. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Especially want to be faster than the Toxic Probe that comes out. Alright. Which is, do we Tailwind? Do we Tailwind? I'm gonna say not this turn. I don't think there's any reason to get it up here unless we kill Talonflame immediately. Just possible, I guess. Talonflame isn't that bulky, so... Let's just Air Slash. Let's Air Slash. If we have to switch out, then we switch out. Bottom line. And do we Volt Switch? I don't know. The answer is maybe? Maybe we Volt Switch? Problem is they're not doing anything to me, so I'm not that scared. I think I just might T-Bolt. He's really fast now. Oh, it's plus attack. Interesting. Actually didn't know that. That makes Shiftry a lot scarier. That does kill. Probably should have Tailwinded then. That's not gonna do that much. 50%? Why does that do so much? It's crazy. You know we're faster though. Okay, that's chill. Focus Sash. Ooh, that does so much damage. Now I'm scared of an Ice Punch. But we are the fastest thing on the field right now. So I'm really just scared of them doubling into this slot, honestly. Either way, I think I just Air Slash the Toxicroak. Because I know that he's going Ice Punch here. I know that he's going Ice Punch. Maybe that's still the best option, honestly. I really don't want to lose this Castlevania. I do not. Pretty good. But I also want to be confident in my own plays. I think that's also fair. I think he takes an Ice Punch. It's ×2. I don't know if they double, then I'm in trouble. So I'm gonna switch. I'll switch into Alfredo. And then the Shiftry's still alive next turn though. No, it's not, because I'm gonna... Oh, they can't double into me, I'm fine. Still, I think I switch. Still think I switch. And then I Volt Switch into this thing. Cool. I figure this thing is going Ice Punch into the left slot, but maybe it's going Knockoff into this slot. I'm trying to think of what I even, like, should do here. Maybe get Rocky out here? I'd rather just go Bulk. Maybe go Queen. Bulk City. Poison Cat. Interesting. Okay, what do we do here? What is Knockoff? Yeah, it's resisted. We just Stomping Tantrum into the slot. We're not that scared of the Toxicroak, or the Electros. I can't really do anything. I'm a little scared of the Toxicroak, honestly. This thing just not very effective all the way around. Is Drain Punch super effective in this slot? That could be bad. Muck. Oh, I probably should have changed. Muck. Until I'm like actually good. It is not. It's only weak to ground. It is fighting's neutral. Where's fighting? Why is fighting? There it is. It's neutral. Okay, I think we just stay in and we knock off. It should do a lot of damage either way. Drain Punch is that side. That's super effective. I forgot about that, not gonna lie. This thing's dead, isn't it? This thing's so dead. It's gonna Giga Drain. That was dumb. That was real dumb. That was an all-time throw. I hate double battles, man. It's so brutal. Like, I just, like, that's bad. Just bad. Let's go Rocky here. No reason not to. A Knockoff's still there. I'm still afraid of the Toxicroak, to be honest. I'm more afraid of a Giga Drain. I don't know. I don't know. What do I go with is the question. I can go Shadow Punch. I don't think it kills. So I just Rock Slide, probably. Hope for the flinchies. That feels a little bad, to be honest. I don't want to Shadow Punch the Toxicroak and just pray it kills. Oh, it will kill. It'll kill. I forget it's not priority. And then just go Knockoff into this thing. That does nothing. Annihilate's so good. This definitely kills. Lost crew for really no reason. Last fight, definitely, I think we had to lose something, but this fight did not need to happen. Fairly certain. To be fair, Iron Barbs is good. Not crazy, but definitely good on a crew. Not almost broken Mon. Feels bad to lose it, definitely. Again, same thing as last run. The fact that we're losing Mons now, bad sign. Bad sign. Okay. Giovanni. Good thing is this time we beat him. It's just facts. It's just facts. And honestly, I feel like we got a good Nidoking counter right up front. But I'll consider the other options. I'll do it. I will do it. We're really afraid of an Ice Beam. Is the only consideration. Do I one-shot a Nidoking? I feel like it's worth helping, honestly. Noivern. I feel like the answer is no. Blank set. 47 against... It's Nidoking. This Nidoking is actually kind of scary. He's just well-rounded. And we're going to use Air Slash. Does nothing. Why does that do nothing? Why does that do absolutely zero? I don't know, but it doesn't bode well. Doesn't bode well at all. Really? Okay, back to square one. Poison Ground. Psychic. Psychic? Psychic. Interesting. As T-Bolt, we have Protean. Psychic. I think this is the move. I think we go Protean... Psychic. Okay. Now the Honchkrow is scary. Because that thing is a Dark type. But, honestly, Protean does pretty well into it. Protean does pretty well into Symptom. It's a entire fight. How do we deal with the Honchkrow? Obviously have Electric. I think we bring the Regieleki. It's just the right call. Super fast. Really good. General. I would love if we could get Tailwind up. I just don't think it's going to happen. His team's pretty fast. Not like insanely fast, but pretty fast. Infernape. How do we deal with Infernape? Obviously you're thinking like water type, you're thinking flying. He obviously has Thunder Punch. So you can deal with that. Thunder Punch is gonna do a way lot less. A lot less. We also have Iron Valiant. It's kind of interesting. It's fighting, it's fairy. Very weak into fire, though. Is a thing that is weird. CC into Garganacl's a problem. We're bringing Lunala here, though. Just the question of what does it go into? Everything but Honchkrow and Mega Kangaskhan. It does really well into. We're also bringing Annihilate. I just have to figure out what it's great into. It goes well into the Infernape. Most things here are physical. Can we lead this thing? I like the Protean strategy, but I don't think Nidoking's doing anything to us. I do want to bring Annihilate, though. We can handle the Mega Kangaskhan. This is a Mega Kangaskhan answer. I still haven't figured out what I want to do with Lunala, but it's just good. It's just gonna handle business. Like, it can definitely handle the Infernape. Not that scared of it anymore. Okay. What do I want to do about the Orthworm? Steel type is poison. Poison doesn't do anything to steel. Is that how it works? It is how it works. Okay. How do I deal with a steel type? It's obviously not Iron Valiant. What is super effective into steel? And I can obviously, well, I can't bring Metagross because there's an Earthquake. I am scared of a Shed Tail. I want to be faster than this thing, and I want to kill it in one hit, ideally. Proof would have been good into this thing. Maybe? Maybe it's Palossand. Doesn't feel like a great answer, but it is, like, fighting immunity. Which is good for this fight generally. I'm trying to think of what if Komodo puts in work here. What is super effective into steel? It is fire. Fighting is super effective. Okay. That makes it a lot more doable. Makes it a lot more doable for us, honestly. Consider bringing Palossand. I feel like we have to bring Komodo, though. It's just better. It's a better mon. And it's way less, like... It's way better at not letting things get carried away, basically. It's a good answer for Mega Kangaskhan as well. Is Veluza a problem right now? We have Regieleki. Not a huge problem. I don't mind bringing another answer for it. Like a Dark type. Though so much of his team has fighting moves. Bring the Metagross. Maybe. It is just pretty solid. The only thing I'm struggling with is the last mon. We already have a fighting immunity, so I don't think we need Palossand. Is the last mon Muck? Maybe. Maybe. It's only weak to ground, only a couple ground-type moves here. Does pretty well, does really well into Veluza. This is gonna be the team. I think I just go full Citrus. Unless there's a clear matchup that I'm worried about. This thing is never gonna take in ground move. This thing should never take a Crunch. Has Sucker Punch, but it should just be switching out, so it's not really a problem. I'm trying to figure out if it ever wants to... Like, we have other answers from Mega Kangaskhan. Logistically, right? You just switch into Komodo on a Crunch. Gonna do a lot of damage. Or like a Muck. It's really funny that you can switch into Muck. Mega Kangaskhan. I'm not sure you want to, because you just don't do enough damage. Yeah, I think you're fine. I think you just win. It's just that simple. This thing's only weak to ground, right? Or is it weak to something else? What is Annihilate weak to? Annihilate. He is weak to Flying Ghost Psychic Fairy. Flying Ghost Psychic Fairy. Yeah, I'm a little more scared. Flying Ghost Psychic Fairy. Still should be fine, though. Not that much here of that stuff. Are we too weak into Psychic? We have Muck. Have Lunala. Can pretty bulk that. Starmie can bulk that. I think we're fine. There's always, like, last words, but this fight feels a lot more manageable than last time. We just have a better team. I'm pretty sure this thing already has, like, good moveset. Gotta get the berries right. Level up everything, too. Everything everywhere. all at once. It gets Moonblast. That's good. I don't think I'm gonna click Shadow Ball, maybe? I don't know. What's worth getting rid of Moonblast for? I gotta get a chance to click Cosmic Power? Feels good to have it on this thing. Especially in this fight, where nothing really threatens it all that much. But maybe that's just me being a little bit too optimistic. Like Moonlight. Maybe get rid of Moonlight? I feel like we don't need 3 attacking moves though. I like having Psyshock because it's super effective. I like having... I guess I don't need Shadow Ball, at least for this fight though. Not bad for like switching in Veluza. We have answers for that. I just don't teach Moonblast. Might be that simple. Might be that simple. And make sure everyone has citruses. I think we win. I said that last time too. It seems a lot better. A lot better. Am I worried about ice here? No. Easy answer. Not worried about ice. Not worried about ground. Should be completely fine. Got Protean. This thing's pretty fast. It is faster than Nidoking. Alecki. Lunala. Rocky. Bronzetail. And Queen. I think a lot of our mons are faster. The problem is I can't see the actual speed stats. So EVs are not taken into account? There's no EVs in this? Or is it just max EVs? I don't know. I don't think there is EVs. I think it's base 115. It's faster than the Infernape. Big numbers. Yes. Should be faster than the Infernape, I think. Maybe it's not? I don't know. I guess it's the one thing that I can calc. Otherwise, it's kind of confusing. One thing where I wish I had other docks that had the no EVs stat spread. But I guess I can just look here and see what its base is. Should have 0 EVs though. It should be fine. I'm sure it'll go perfectly. I don't want to deal with all the confusing, complicated stuff. Are we chillin'? Like we are chillin'. Citrus, Protean, citrus, 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 citrus. It's as simple as winning. It's just that simple. Whew. Alright. I remember this time. Nidoking comes out. He almost certainly goes for... What does he go for? He goes for T-Bolt. Eye Psybeam. He switches out. Okay, Honchkrow? Veluza? What does this thing do to me? Definitely faster. Feels like a weird switch. I guess I can't do anything to him, but he can't do anything to me. What does Fillet Away do? I guess that's what I'm concerned about. I always forget. Fillet Away. Fillet Away. Non-damaging. Affects half the user's maximum HP from his current HP. Raises the attack, special attack, and speed by 2 stages each. Should have an answer for this. I can switch out. Is it just Muck? Muck the answer for this? I think Muck's just the answer for this. Pretty sure Muck's just the answer for this. The problem is it's slower. So maybe I just go straight into Tarantula? I think I do. At worst he goes for like Aqua Cutter. Yeah, it doesn't matter now. We just click T-Bolt. Could Volt Switch, just in case he switches. Pretty sure either kills. Base 108, base 84. Who could he... I mean, he could switch. Is there anything I'd rather be in right now? The problem is he's always... Like, this thing's faster than literally any of them, so I can just Volt Switch next turn. And have more information. This thing is the pivot, basically. Nidoking comes out. Okay, that's a problem. Forgot that he had a ground type. He goes for Earth Power. I just go into Gaga. It's just that simple. Kinda forgot that he had a ground type. Gonna do some damage. Does way more than it has any right to. Can I one-shot this thing? Why does Earth Power do so much? It's right, Pelkit. Starmie. Nidoking's terrifying. And we could go Hydro Pump. I think that would kill. Maybe I'm being crazy? It would kill. We just gotta trust that we hit a Hydro Pump. We don't have a flying type on the team. Don't have the Noivern, right? Not have the Noivern. Definitely faster than this thing. Psybeam doesn't kill. There's no chance. Does not kill. We do just have to click Hydro Pump. And we hit. Orthworm comes out. What does he want to do? Like a ground type move, maybe? Maybe just Shed Tails. I mean, Shed Tail definitely the biggest concern here, I would say. Don't think he Iron Heads. Don't think he Body Presses. Definitely scared of that. The Mega Kangaskhan coming out on a Shed Tail, though. Or even that Infernape, honestly. Question is, do I stay in? I could flip turn here. That's the same as switching out. Or I could just go for a move. Like Hydro Pump. Or recover or whatever. And just deal with whatever results. Kind of scared of whatever results are going to result, though. Scared of the results of a Shed Tail. Definitely. Maybe I recover then. Hydro Pump definitely does not kill this thing. And again, I don't want him Shed Tailing again, so I don't know. I could just switch into a good answer. Like, what's a good answer? What's our Kangaskhan answer? Realistically, this thing? Rocky? And he deals with Infernape pretty well, too. Not, like, spectacularly well, but fairly well. You got Rock Slide. I think you're slower than the Infernape, though. This thing is so fast. It's actually kind of valuable to have this thing in right now. Could obviously go into Tarantula. Feel pretty good about that. Maybe that's the answer. Flip turn into Tarantula. And then you can just Volt Switch out again. Let's do that. Or you can recover and then flip turn. But then Tarantula has to take a hit, right? I mean, either way, maybe it does? I don't know. We'll just flip. We'll flip turn. What if he Earthquakes, though? That was a mistake, probably. We're just going to Rocky. I'm too scared of whatever could theoretically happen here. I don't even blame myself for it. I think it is scary. The Shed Tail. Kangaskhan comes out. This is the best answer for it. He's just going to... Is this thing faster? This is one thing I might have, maybe should have done plus speed on this Annihilate. If it's slower than the Kangaskhan, it could be a problem. And I also can't let this thing die. You do have Pomelo in the back, though. Annihilate. At 47. I guess I got to show it. Annihilate at 47 against this Kangaskhan. Oh, not a blank set. Kangaskhan. Giovanni 1. And no EVs. It's faster either way, pretty much. Because Mega. Either way, I think I just gotta stay in. I don't think being plus speed would have mattered. Thunderbomb is just so scary. I think I just have to stay in and tank. How much is... Crunch doesn't do that much. It does enough that I'm like... I hate taking it. I think the move is to break the Sash, and then go out into Komodo. Like genuine. Does Crunch. It's fine. Defense drop sucks. Defense drop sucks. Now I have to switch out, obviously. Definitely goes for another Crunch here. Switch out into Komodo. Just the right move. Did I forget my hammer arm? No, I did. Forgot the other thing. That's fine. No defense drops. Double defense drop was brutal. Brutal to watch in real time. And we just click Sky Uppercut. Could. And there's no reason to protect. Does he switch out in anything here? I mean, maybe. Power up punches. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna do good damage. Crits. Yeah, what is... My luck today is brutal. Double attack rise is annoying. But it's fine. I don't think a body slam kills. I think I just go for Sky Uppercut. I don't think a body slam kills. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, it definitely kills, huh? Okay, we're fine. Ooh. Scary. I love Komodo. My goat. Honchkrow comes out. We got an answer for this, right? Got an answer. It is what? It is Tarantula. It just goes for Night Slash or Sucker Punch here. Just tempted to go Queen here. Just kind of tanks that 100%. And then we use Poison Jab or something. Can we do any damage to this thing? I should have brought Thunderbolt. Is Honchkrow weak to... Does he resist poison? Is my question. No. I think we just go into Queen then. It's a good switch in. Queen doesn't really do anything for the rest of this fight. What's alive on Giovanni's team? I kind of forget. Can I see here? Enemy team? The Bluza is dead. So yeah. Last mon is that Infernape, so it's good to switch into Muck here. Good move. Uses Drill Pack, that's fine. That's crits. I mean, just brutal, man. It's super luck, though. What does he use? Heat Wave here? I was so concerned about the Night Slash. I knew it wasn't Night Slash, though. That was a mistake by me. I don't know if he does a crit, but he's gonna crit. He's like guaranteed to crit, right? I still think we should just click Poison Jab. Get the damage off. Here's what he uses. Does he use Heat Wave or he uses Drill Peck? I don't know if Muck dies to a Drill Peck, though. Do we go into Tarantula? No, we just one-shot with Tarantula. I guess should be the play. That was a mistake, though, obviously. Does use Drill Peck. Is a crit. Annoying. Does a lot of damage, but... Thunderbolt definitely kills, right? 100%. Got it. It's got it. I'm a little bit scared that it doesn't. I have to calc this. I gotta make sure this thing doesn't die. I feel like it does kill, but Honchkrow is so bulky. It's not that bulky. You have 52 defense. It gotta die, right? Like, I just gotta make sure. Regieleki. I guess I can check here. Regieleki at 47 against this Honchkrow. And we are using Thunderbolt. Thunder. Not 10 million volt Thunderbolt. It kills. Easy enough. I didn't know Honchkrow was like not bulky. Kind of always just assumed it was bulky. Yeah, Infernape comes out. Faster than this thing, we just Volt Switch. What's it going for here? It's going for CC maybe? Could go into Rocky. Could go into Rocky. It's Pyroballing. I mean, this is everything's roll here at this point. Might as well go into everything. Gonna... Yeah, you just go into everything. Finally see this Lunala out here. Such a cool mod. Still has the Earthworm in the back. Not too worried about that thing. We just click Side Shock. Pyro Balls, okay. It's gonna do okay damage. Infernape obviously very scary. Why is everything at the crit? Why does everything have to burn? It's like, sometimes I don't understand this. The luck has been just absolutely brutal today. Just brutal. Alright. This thing's burned. Earthworm comes out. We're definitely faster. As a berry. This thing does not have anything that's super effective. I am a little scared of an Earthquake or an Iron Head, though. Maybe that's irrational? What if I just Moonlight? I feel like that makes sense. Anything that I can just free switch into? Not really. There's nothing that I want to. I'm just gonna click Moonlight. See what this thing does to me. Scout. I just want to know how much damage it's doing. But it shouldn't do much. Yeah, it does nothing. Okay, we're fine. Whew. I had to make sure. I really did have to make sure. Couldn't lose Lunala. Off of me being accidentally dumb or something. That is PB. Deathless PD. PB2. The luck today has been terrible. But we got out of it. Level cap increases to 56. I don't think it really matters at this point. Aside from just getting more moves. But we finally... We're on new content now. Feels good. Feels very, very good. I hate double decks. They're so much more scary. Didn't lose any critical mons though. I didn't know that we haven't faced this guy yet. But should be fine. Should be fine. It's a clan. Fucking playing duelists. Theoretically, honestly, way too much. I should have healed. We go into Queen. I care the least about losing Queen. And we just click Crunch. What is this type? Poison normal? We're fine. Click knockout. There we go. Remember to heal this time. Woo. We probably haven't faced this guy either, but it doesn't matter then. We have. We did face that guy. That is Bonnie, though. Which I believe means that we can now get past... Oh, we save... What did we do? What did that do? What does beating Giovanni do? This is the part of the game that I don't remember anymore, which is kind of funny. We get Sylph Scope. And with the Sylph Scope, you go to Lavender Tower. And we have already gotten a Lavender Tower encounter. So, we just gotta beat the boss there. I don't know how hard that is. But my...
The Lemon Society is watching you, Trick Play.
Thank you for the follow, brother. That's 8 out of 10. We're cooking today. We get past Giovanni. We're just kind of rolling. I'm feeling good about it. Ooh, I don't know how much longer I'm going. The luck has been genuinely terrible. We lost at least one mon on luck, and that Geo fight should not have been as hard as it was. But we're cooking. This is my PB, so I've never beaten the original Fire Red, so this is literally new territory. To be fair, I did play yellow back in the day, which is not back in the day when it was created. I'm not that old, I promise. Not to diss anybody that is that old. But I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. After this, I think I get Sylph Scope, go to the top of Lavender Tower, and I know there's a fight here, is the thing. So I'm a little scared of this fight at the top of Lavender Tower. I can show it here. It is a mini-boss. It is considered a mini-boss. I think. It's this thing. It's just a level 58 Alolan Marowak. We're fine. It is omni-boosted, which I don't know what that means. It sounds pretty scary. But I feel like as long as we're faster, we can just... Annihilate is faster, we just... Shadow Punch into it? That should be fine. I don't think that thing can do anything to us. Yeah, we should be fine. So we can kind of just use this team to roll through Lavender Tower. I'm tired of trying to use my bad mons to roll through things. I'm just gonna... I really should. Diggersby's back on the team, basically. We're seeing Diggersby carry us through most of Lavender Tower. Whew. PB, though. Feels good to get the revenge on Geo. Even when the brain's not really working all too well today, but cooking nonetheless. Team's kind of borked, to be honest, though, so... And look at these dudes. Except for Diggers. This thing is Protean and Adaptability. Decided to use Protean for that fight. I don't even know if that was the right answer. But it definitely made me have to hit a Hydro Pump roll. I'm just doing, normal, hardcore Nuzlocks, one encounter per route. I have been doing... I know other people do, looking at Dex Nav, which I'll consider doing in the future. And getting the encounters after that, I've literally just been walking into grass. But you can see my death box real quick. There's good mons in there. I've definitely lost some good mons throughout this run, which is crazy considering the mons are still good. This thing had Drizzle, this thing had Dry Skin, as one Special Typhlosion, Scizor, and then we lost these two things in the last couple of battles. One of them was not my fault at all, though. We got really unlucky in that slacking battle. But yeah, I'm not using held items. I don't even know if you can use held items. Or not held items, items in battle. I don't think you can use those in Red, generally anyways. Maybe you can? I don't know. The box is looking pretty good. Except for the Squawk ability. Hate him. And then we got the worst box over here, except for the Annihilate. Just kind of decided to put in there. Yeah, General Nuzlocke. The second run, first one ended at Geo. It went very poorly at Geo. The team was not close to as good as it is now. Let's go to Lavender. And just go up. Go up Lavender. It's been like 10 years since I've done this. It's kind of crazy to think about. Lavender Tower. Whew. I'm still like shaking a little bit. That Geofight, it was just like, it was epic for me. I need to make sure there's no optional bosses in here. Pretty sure there's probably not, but I don't think there is. Should be fine. I don't expect to win this run at all, because I'm not that good at this game. But I am hoping to get pretty far. There is a Mega Stone here. Do we get the Mega Ring now? I think we should get the Mega Ring soon. Maybe it's after the second Geofight? Let me check real quick. Mega Ring? When do we get Mega Ring? In Red. It's after Geo in Saffron. Okay, it's after second Geo. So I gotta get to second Geo. Then we can chill on the Megas. I don't know how many... We have Mega Metagross. That could be pretty spooky for opposing people, I suppose. Get the Swoobat here. Actually, a little bit scared of this. Let's just... I don't know why I went into this thing. I guess it really doesn't matter. Just Hydro Bump. It's Therum Frostmoth? Illusion Frostmoth? It's kind of crazy. Never expect Illusion. I should have known that this thing was coming out, though. I didn't know why I didn't think of it. Let's go on to Tarantula, though. And we're chilling. I've lost too many mon in my last run to random trainer battles. I gotta, like, lock in a little bit in this one. I didn't know I had a Repel out. Okay. I don't know why I did that. You can tell I'm still, like, kind of frazzled. Ooh. It's a good day, though. Pichio. Is this where the thing is? Did I turn it off? Oh, I turned it back on. No, you just get encounters here either way, apparently. Maybe they're scripted encounters? I don't really know. This thing hates me. Grass Ghost. Into this thing. Shouldn't have gone into this thing. That was so dumb. Why'd I do that? Go into this thing. We're chilling. I think this is just an item. Is there any items I had to get here? In Pokemon Tower. Apparently there's a cleanse tag. There's Will-O-Wisp on the 6th floor. How is there 6 floors to this thing? Easy. How'd that not kill the auto now, too? Also, I need to level up. Why have I not done that? Sure. Whew. Okay, let's actually level up our mons. We will need more rare candies kind of soon, though. It's not that many levels. Sod is something, I guess. Better than Double Kick. What does Magnet Rise do? It levitates you. It's kind of interesting, I guess. Actually, not too bad on this thing, because it is so fast. Probably don't want Brash. Everything. Apparently doesn't get any moves. What is Noble Roar? It's just a bunch of moves I don't know. It's Intimidate. Kind of. Whew. Probably change this ability back to adaptability. It's just generally kind of better. Protean obviously very good too, though. What does Belch do? You need a berry. Not good on this thing. Cool. Okay, ability bill. Adaptability. The best ability. Adaptability. Feels like it'd be like a workplace motto or something. Is this the 6th floor? Yes, it is. Okay. We don't have rock smash, I don't think. That killed? I know it's like a tail though. Kinda shocked that fake out killed. Maybe Diggersby isn't as bad as I thought it was. Okay, I need to go back and watch what happened there. What happened? What? Did he... Is that a Parish song? Couldn't have been a Parish song. What happened? I'm so confused. We're going on the replay. Because I've genuinely... I think it's the first death I've ever had where I've genuinely no idea how I died there. Okay, we gotta get the replay here. Get in the replay. Here it is. Why isn't it? Oh, it is switching. Okay. I just can't see it because we're here. Alright, how did we die? How did Kyle die? So I know Earthquake like kills, but how did the opposing Pokemon also die? There's a Parish song? Is there just a permanent Parish song here? Did I not know that? No, because it died on the same turn. Maybe there is permanent Parish song here. Yeah, okay, apparently there's permanent Parish song here. Good thing to learn, I suppose. Wish I would have known that beforehand, but good thing it was not a better mom. To be fair, would not have lost a better mom there, but... We're back. We're losing all our bad mon, which is a little bit of a problem, because now I gotta use Gumshoes. Put him on the team. And put Diggersby in the depth box. Feels bad for Kyle. But to be fair, if I had been paying attention, definitely would have seen that, and not using speed up. Gotta level him up so much. Where he doesn't have to be like good. He gets Thunder Fang? It's actually kind of cool. I like that. He gets Fire Fang? That's actually kind of cool. I don't really need Ice Fang. Ice Fang's lame. Super Fang's fine. No. No. I think he gets Last Resort. Feels like a mon that would get Last Resort. What does Hyper Fang do? Base 80. This is better than Headbutt? It's purely better than Headbutt? I don't really need Yawn. Don't need Thrash. Don't need Rest. There we go. Let's put this thing out front, and I gotta make sure I don't accidentally run into the fight. Did I accidentally run into the fight? I accidentally ran into the fight. Okay. I didn't know it was here, obviously. Should be fine. Very heavily on should be. I also don't mind this thing dying. What does this thing have? This thing has... Yeah, that's a good clip, at least. I had no idea it was there. I don't think I've ever seen this part of the game. I like watching Red streams sometimes. But they're usually, like, Nuzlocks that are dead by this point. Or I just don't watch the Nuzlocks far enough. Mini-bosses, this thing... Hopefully it doesn't have a fighting move. It has Bone Meringue, Shadow Bone, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch. So we just sit in here... and we crunch. Should be faster. Faster? After the speed boost. So much damage. Now he's got a Thunder Punch, though. Okay, that could be trouble. This is also a potential sack situation here. I'm gonna let myself calc here. Use the calculator here. I can't go into everything. Queen's good, but he's also, like, doesn't take a bone meringue well. Ronsteel's really good here. I just let Robert Downey Jr. die. I have to. I got it. I get a clean switch in. So it's the only option. Oh, okay. I was like, it'll let me escape. I guess Gaga's pretty good here. Uses Thunder Punch and I'm in trouble though, and I switched out a Protean, which is a problem. Shouldn't have done that. I think Tarantula just dies in a single hit is the problem. So let's use the calculator. Definitely could have gotten out of the step list if I wasn't accidentally putting myself in a bad spot here. Marowak. Marowak. Angry Ghosts. That so aggressively kills. T-Bolt with Bull Rush. Pretty sure Bull Rush does increase the attack though. You know it's gonna do about 20%. What does Komodo do? He tanks pretty hard. Like, genuinely. Oh, this is the totem. It's level 100. This might be a problem. If I genuinely... It's 47. It's not 47, it is 56. Does not take a bone meringue very well. Does take one. Doesn't take one very well. The strat here was kind of flawless. The problem is, I just didn't get a chance to use my strat, obviously. What does a Dragon Claw do? Get 20%. This is one of those where I'm gonna, like, if I lose here, I'll just... Genuinely, I didn't know this fight was here. I might just cheat a little bit. So I don't think it's possible to win with this team. If I do, it'll be like... Should be back, okay. Tiny F. Yeah, I don't think there's, like, genuinely not a way I can win here. Unless things go, like, perfectly. Hey, you do this. Hydro Pump, I guess. Oh, it just dies. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I was worried about nothing. Okay, I was just kidding. I never thought about just restarting. I was 100% committed to riding out, live or die. That would have really sucked, though. That would have felt so bad. For the run to, like, technically end there, and I just have to, like, pretend to go through with it afterwards. I'm kind of shocked that the Starmie Hydro Pump kills, though. Like, it has to be close. I had to check that. How is that the one thing I didn't check? I guess that thing is so slow that it's still slower. Links a Starmie, still a 56. Use it. I guess it's adaptability. It's adaptability. It's literally just adaptability, that's why. It doesn't kill without adaptability. There's no chance, right? Yeah, it wouldn't have killed without adaptability. It's a good thing I changed that ability to adaptability. It probably just killed, too. I needed to sacrifice the gumshoes. That's a really funny battle. I legitimately cannot, like... What is that sequence of events? It's so weird. What is my, like... Today... It's been a day. We got past Geo. We survived. Sorry to Robert Downey Jr. Feels bad that you had to put you in the death box. But not too bad, honestly. Put Kiss the Beedrill in here. He's our new sacrifice mode. I don't think there's anything here else. I don't even know what killing that thing gets us, to be honest. Maybe we can get to the top. We can save Mr. Fuji is what it is. I remember now. I know this game. I also need more rare candies soon. Let's level up Kiss real quick. This thing could become a Mega, but on the other hand, it would be a bad Mega, so who cares? I will give it moves. Just because I don't want to feel too bad. Sure. Beedrill's just, like, so frail. It's Toxic Spikes. Kind of interesting, I guess. Don't need both of these. Poison Jab's good. Is it better than Cross Poison? Yes, maybe? I don't know. Quite close. Getting to the level that it, like, if I need Fell Stinger, I guess it's better than Pin Missile. Would love another Bug-type move, but I'd have to actually, like, go into TMs and teach that, so... Probably not gonna happen. Pretty sure there's nothing else here. Except for these guys. Okay, there is something else here. Are these fights I have to prep for, is my question? I'm hoping the answer is no. It seems to be that the answer is no. I do have to make sure that my Beedrill doesn't die, though. I can't let another mon die here. What is my Beedrill's ability? I don't even know. Let's put a berry on it. No, let's not. It's too much work. Let's give it a TM that has an actual bug move. Like? I think we should have one. We have, like, Pounce or something? Leech-Life? Pounce? Do we not have a bug move? Did I forget to grab it or something? Let's get U-turn. Just go with that, honestly. Good enough. Okay, we should be fine. Does this thing do anything to us? No. It's also level 42, it should be fine. This thing is a little scary. Oh, it just died, okay. And we just Psybeam. Chillin'. You do have to remember the Perish counter. This is fine. We just Poison Jab. This is fine. Actually kind of not fine, but we should survive one. Let's just Poison Jab. There we go. Easy. Whew. I do have to be careful about the things again. Quick Assurance. That does nothing. That's actually really scary. I thought I'd call a Shieldon scary. Usually you just forget about Shieldon existing, but... let's go into Bronzetail. This thing's a little scary, but I think a Dragon Claw should just kill. You just Sky Uppercut. And switch out. Go into Queen, I guess. Go to sleep, I suppose. And start clicking knockoff. There we go. Saving Mount Fuji, Mr. Fuji. And we still haven't beaten Morty, but he's kind of scary, so... Hit the Poke Flute. Now we can get past the Snorlax, which is cool. Not really sure what that gets us. It is cool. Whew. Been a stressful couple hours. Do I want to do another fight? This is the question. Could just get a couple encounters and feel better, which I'll probably just do. So we could look at Morty real quick. Could do that if I really felt like it. This team is so scary, though. So scary. Mega Gengar, Shadow Tag, plus our Lunala just doesn't come. Super effective against Annihilate. Just don't like it. Everything's so fast on their side. Things only base like, what, 100? Base 90? It's faster than literally nothing on that team. It's just a little... It's a little bad, you know? Not good. This thing is immune to ghost attacks, right? Isn't it? Might just being dumb again? Maybe? It's fighting's immune to ghosts? Sounds right? No. Nope, it's the other way around. Ghost is immune to fighting. That would have just ran right in and killed this thing immediately. I really don't think we're built for Morty. Same as last one. Not built for Morty. Yeah, because what are we gonna do against Morty? Like, who are our faster mons? Regieleki can deal with a couple of problems, but not all of them. Starmie can deal with a couple of problems, not all of them, including the Mega Gengar, which is terrifying. But it is 4 times weak to Psychic, if you can figure out how to get a Psychic attack off. No, that's the real problem, is you have to figure out how to do that, right? And it has Shadow Tag, which... It's just brutal. Yeah, I wonder if you ever do this fight in like a normal Nuzlocke. Feels like a bad idea. A Mega Gengar is terrifying. Feels a little bit bad to just not do it, but what do you get from Morty? You get some Z moves. Clearly it. No, that's not the Pokemon Tower. Hold on. You get Shadow Ball, Soothe Bell, Shed Shell. And yeah, it's not worth doing. I'll just not take Shadow Ball, I guess. But we can start getting new encounters. We can get a Route 12 encounter. I don't think I've gotten one of those. Actually, I think we have. Maybe. I think we can get new encounters or something. It's something like that. I do know that we can get past the Snorlax, and I don't think that is a mini-boss in this game. I will check, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I would love like a guide at this point. Seems like the next stop is Route 12, and there is a bunch of mini-bosses here. Should be fairly simple. There's snow. Not really a problem, though. Yeah, Morty is a spooky, spooky fight. Not super confident about that, to be honest. Where are the 2 Snorlaxes? I know one's right of Surge Town, and the other is somewhere else, I'm pretty sure. There's one here, and maybe down here? Is that where they are? Or is it Route 16 where it is? Yeah, it's Route 16? I don't know if it's worth, like, going around here to Fuchsia. I don't know if we can. What route is this? 16? I feel like we're supposed to go the opposite direction, but I don't really know if it's, like, okay to go here. Or how far we can get or whatever. Gotta have an encounter here. Pretty sure. We can go here. This is Route 16 still. Are there any mini-bosses here that I can see? The bosses really kick up after this. There is. I gotta be careful here as well. Oh, this is where Fly is, apparently. I don't know when I can use that. Maybe it's now. I guess it really doesn't matter. Just the normal Pokemon games. Looking at my item chart, we should be going to Silph. Saffron and Silph. I don't think it's worth going through all of Route 16, even if it means new encounters. Could be wrong about that. We can get dual wing beat here, apparently. Yep, right here. But there's a lot of fights here that are spooky. So it's probably worth doing Silph and Saffron first. Which means Route 12. Which is here somewhere. I think we've already gotten most things. I think we already got Return. Route 12. Can you go to a lower area now, maybe? That seems like it's supposed to be done later. So only do the upper area, basically. Okay. Easy enough. Does mean no new encounters, though. Which... I mean, really doesn't change the fates. I like getting encounters as like a break between being scared of everything. And is it down here that I'm supposed to go? I want to go to Saffron, which is here. How do I get there? Maybe I still can't go to Route 8. I think that's a possible thing. Speculous. Speculous. Alright. Go this way. See if we can get into Saffron? I don't think we can. Pretty sure. So I think we have to go to Route 12 or whatever. Yeah, we can't. Oh! All we needed was tea? Okay. I didn't know that all we needed was tea. Get to Saffron City, though. Can we get any new encounters around Saffron? I don't think so. Gotten Route 5, gotten Route 6. We gotten to Route 7? I don't know if we've gone to Route 7. I feel like we definitely have. Definitely gone to Route 7. Route 5, 6, 7, and 8. Can't get a new encounter here, though. Yeah. Check the box real quick. Means I gotta go through all my mon, though. 3... 8. Check it for 7. Check it for 7. Again here. 7. 7. 7. 7. Egg. 7. Have we not gotten a Route 7 encounter? That feels odd. I feel like we would have. I need to double check that. Maybe the thing's blocking it. It's very possible. And that's Sulfco. So do we do that before or after the gym leader? I don't know. Have we been here? I feel like we have. Did I just forget to get an encounter here? I guess it's possible. Check my entire team. Route 7. None of those. I should probably like get a checklist. This isn't Route 7. Not Route 7. Nothing in there. I guess we didn't get a Route 7 encounter. Okay. I'll take another encounter. I must have literally just forgotten. Not Route 7. But... okay. Let's see what we can get. That's the dead box. Let's get, I guess Beedrill can lead anyways. I don't really care. Good mods. Good mods. That's gonna be a broken mod. You see how fast that looks? Yeah, I'll take it. Steel Electric, good typing. Love a Magnezone. I don't think I've ever used one, but... I did way too much damage. Why is he not doing in the thing? Get in the thing. That does way too much. Obviously, I'm scared of electric type attacks here. Am I really just gonna not catch this thing? I don't think I can hit it. Wow, this thing is so hard to catch. I can't lose a lot. Alright. Green's my last shot. Maybe I failed the encounter here. I definitely failed the encounter here, either way. Figured it out. I was like, there's no chance I didn't get an encounter there. I failed it. It was like, I didn't check what it was. Which makes sense now. But I'm like, oh, I failed it. Let's look at the text now. It was... I'll just assume I failed it. Oh, it was the iron boulder. That's what it was. Might have failed that magnet zone anyways. Clearly was not... Did not want to be in the bowl. Okay, what do we do in Saffron? Saffron is... We can go to Route 7. We already got Route 7. Go to Celadon. Go to Rocket Hideout. Go to Tower. And then we go to Saffron. Go to Mr. Psychic first. Like, southeast part of the city. Over here. Get the TM Psychic. It's so wild that they just had a guy named Mr. Psychic. They'd never do that in new Pokemon games. That's why you know they're bad. I like Scarvia. Scarvia are fun. You can go against Chuck. And I think all the rest is going to Sabrina or just doing Silph-Co. I don't know if you can do Silph-Co before Sabrina. You can also do Mudkip Kid, apparently.